What's up, guys? Pypo here, bringing you today. Doing some Deepwind gorge action on Valentine's Day. Probably the first Valentine's Day where I've been happy. I never understood Valentine's Day. It's kind of weird, kind of a weird thing. Like, I don't understand. Like, why do you need a day just to like? It's like that whole. I don't understand anything like this where you just need that one day to like show someone that you love them or some shit. Like, why can't it be like a continuous thing? Like, why can't it? Why does it have to be like, all right, this is a day and this is another day? Just have it all the time, just all the time. By the way, I'm trying to get carts in this. I've been trying to get carts. What is? I think you need to have like 4 carts for the achievement. 4 carts in one game. But it looks like there's a few people here. It doesn't look like I'm gonna get this. This guy's probably gonna jump on it like a boss. See if we can do a warrior jump. No, I want it so bad. Oh god, that's Australian lag. I can guarantee that guy's American. And he's just like, oh, look at me, I was there 7 hours before you. But he can leap, so I guess it's okay. Let's go get a base then, because I'm just gonna be running around like crazy. But there was something I wanted to tell you about in this video, which was a story. A lot of you guys like the stories I have. Unfortunately, I'm gonna eventually run out of stories. Because I have a lot of stories, but fuck me, I've made like 200 videos, so it's gonna happen one of these days. I'm just gonna run out of stories. I'm gonna have to start going out and just doing stupid shit to get more stories for you guys. I don't know, maybe. But anyway, what I want to talk about is when I was a young kid, and it was like my first kind of like meeting with danger, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to explain it, but I'll just tell the story. So basically, what happened was I was in high school, and I would have been about how old would I have been? Like 14, 15 maybe? And when you're that young, there's no like place to go out and meet girls and shit. There's just school, you know, that's it. But for some reason, I guess someone decided it'd be a good idea to put on like an underage thing. I don't even know what it's called. It's called like, I don't know what it's called, but basically all it is like at a club somewhere, there's like an underage thing that's supposed to be supervised, even though it's not. There's no one fucking there to supervise. They just tell you that it's supervised. Where all these kids can go after school on weekends to meet each other, and it's music and it's dancing and shit. It's like the first time I've ever done anything like that. And the fucked up thing is, it was actually surprisingly like equal to what a club is now. Like, I haven't been to many clubs, obviously, because I don't really like that shit. But as far as like representation of what it was gonna be like when you're older, it did a pretty good job. So I don't know, I was pretty impressed with it. Anyway, so I went to this thing. I went once with my buddy Jordan, and me and Jordan went, and it was all fine. We liked it. Met a few like hot girls there. We're like, fuck yeah, this is awesome. This is the best thing ever. Let's go do this again, you know. So I think the next one was like the weekend after the one we just went to. And for some reason, I was staying at my dad's house. My dad's house was closer, so we decided, you know what a good idea would be is if we just walked from our house to the club. That way, we don't have to get a lift. You know, well, it's not that bad. You know, and we're 15, like we're still kids. But as a 15-year-old, you're never thinking like, oh, I'm not gonna get in trouble. You already think like some big tough guy. Like it's just, even though it's not the case at all. You just think that. You just think like, oh, me and Jordan will fucking take it, no problem. Like you just already like you're overly confident as a dude. But so we're walking down to this club, and we get there, no problem. But as we get there, there's like these weird door things. Like it's like this huge like 6-foot high turntable thing that you have to walk through to actually get to like the other side to get into the club. I don't know why it's there. It just is there for some reason. It's fucking weird. But as we're walking up to it, we see like these 3 guys. One dude's like standing there leaning up against the fence, like that's like in between the turntable thing. One guy's standing on top of it, like literally standing up on top of it, and another dude's sitting down on the other side. And they're just having a conversation and shit. I never ever told this story. They're just sitting there having a conversation and shit. It's no big deal. And as they're sitting there having the conversation, me and Jordan didn't even think twice about it at all. We just kept walking. And Jordan went first into the turntable, and as soon as Jordan got into the turntable, the dude that was like sitting down on top, like grabbed it with one of his hands. Like these are like old guys, by the way. This isn't like kids our age. It was like 20-year-old dudes sitting there for some reason. He grabs the turntable with one of his hands from above, and when he grabs it, basically Jordan's now fucking trapped in there. Like he's just trapped. Like he can't get out. Jordan pushed that shit fucking hard, but as soon as he started pushing it, like trying to get out, the dude that was standing down next to the fence grabbed onto it and was like, this is now a thing that's going on, where he's holding like trapped Jordan there. So at the same time, as soon as I see this happening, I'm like, what the fuck you guys doing? And then like I gotta push the like 20-year-old dude out of the way. As soon as I do that, the 20-year-old dude grabs me by like the scruff of my shirt and like throws me up against this fence. And that's the first time I've ever been like, what the fuck? First time I ever got mugged. And the last time. They basically, lucky for me, I was a 15-year-old kid going to a fucking thing where you don't have to pay for anything. You just walk in. So I had no money on me. I had nothing on me or anything like that. And they basically just like took our wallets, looked at our shit. I think they took Jordan's phone and shit like that. And like it was fucked up. It's my first like even to this day I'm never like worried about anything. Like back when I was 15, I was still like a young little guy. Like I wasn't that like big yet. I basically got really big when I was 16. But yeah, when I was a young 15-year-old, this guy's fucking me up. Dude, relax. Jesus Christ. Let's get the fuck out of here. This guy's doing some work on me. Ellie Shams do a lot of damage with their burst. And like when they pop stuff, once their stuff's down, they don't really do much. So you just have to wait for me to come over here. Do a bit of a sans. I find the reason I don't play a fucking Ellie Sham is because it's a lot of procs. It's like, we can see that he's getting procs though. He's getting procs. I say it's a lot of procs and then he gets them, so it's really bad news for me. Disengage. Get over there, Pypo. Just run. Just run. How am I alive? How am I alive? Look how low health he is. Holy shit. I just ran into a fucking warlock there. That's dangerous. Yeah, so that's the first time I ever got mugged. And it's not even that much of a story, except mainly because I still to this day still don't really understand what the fuck happened. Like, it was just really, really random and weird. And they literally took our shit. And the only bad thing that really happened was when Jordan was there, he, when he was like, they actually eventually let him out of the turntable thing, the dude that held the thing, like, grabbed it again, and, like, the thing smacked him in the front of his eye. I think he might have actually broken, like, one of the bones above his eye. Like, he smashed him in the face. And then, so we actually went into the fucked up thing about Jordan was he didn't give a fuck. After that happened, we still went into the club. We're 15-year-old kids. We still went into the club and tried to, like, fucking hit on chicks and shit in the fucking, in this club thing. As 15-year-olds. And then once that was over, we, like, left. And I'm like, dude, your fucking eye is, like, black and shit, man. We need to, like, we probably should have just done what we did and just gone in here. We probably should have, like, paid attention to, like, what the fuck. And, you know, maybe got you some medical attention. He didn't give a fuck. Jordan was a tough guy. The memories I have of that guy in school is of him just breaking more bones than I did and never, like, worrying about it. Like, he just never even, like, that guy broke his collarbone, like, 17 fucking times. Like, so many times. Because, like, back then I was, like, riding bikes. Like, that's what I did. I rode bikes everywhere, like, mountain bikes, did jumps. That's how I broke my foot and all that kind of shit. And he was one of the main guys I rode bikes with. And he would always break his collarbone somehow. He'd just fall, like, onto his chest. I don't know how he managed it, but he would always break shit. It was crazy the amount of stuff he would break. So many people, like, what is it with kids just breaking stuff? Do kids have weak bones? Is that a thing? Like, I thought, like, once you're, like, above a certain age, like, your bones are strong and, like, they just deal with shit. I mean, because I broke so much stuff. I broke stuff doing, like, nothing. I broke so many toes just, like, hitting, like, a door. You know when you walk past the door frame, you just kick the door frame? I broke so many toes just doing that. And I broke my nose like 3 times. That's why my nose looks so fucked up. It's because like I got this weird like lump right here in the middle. And that's because I broke it. Like I hit this with a soccer ball. I hit the bottom of my nose with a soccer ball, and it basically pushed this into my face, and it snapped it like that. And I had this like permanent lump on my nose from where I broke it. Man, soccer, like a lot of people say soccer's not dangerous. I got fucked up playing soccer. And once you're older in soccer as well, once you're like above the age of say, I'd say 15 again. Once you're above, there's something about that age. Once you go above 15 and you're playing soccer, there's just fights. There's just fights 24/7 in soccer for some reason. I don't know how these people are starting fights, but it was crazy. I don't know. I kind of miss it sometimes, but I can't play because my fucking foot is broken. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you ever got mugged or anything like that, like for me, it's such a weird story because I never like, it's never been a problem. You know, I never look back at it as even like a bad memory. It's just something that happened. And then we went into the club. But it's so weird that I think of it like that. Anyway, if you guys have ever been mugged or anything bad has happened to you like that, let me know in the comments below. I'm super interested, as always. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. I'll see you next video. See you later. Oh, no. Pypo. Pypo, don't do it. Come to your senses, Pypo, now. Ah!